God, I'm not going to say it again. Stop it.
So there's been a There's been a great deal of negativity surrounding CDC, crypto.com, crypto.com, CRO, MCO, whatever you like to call them. And we've been carrying on a lot about it, not just on this channel, but we've been seeing a lot of it on YouTube, Reddit, Discord, Telegram, and Twitter. I can honestly, outrightly, and objectively say that 5 to 10% of the following of crypto.com that have voiced their opinion, it's been positive. The other 90 to 95% have been extremely aggravated for obvious reasons. Just to recap, we had the MCO to CRO, which was arguably a forced swap. I personally was not upset about that. I was quite happy to get the bonus and hold my money in CRO. It was obvious that a lot of the marketing and the time was being spent on developing the CRO token. A lot of people weren't happy about it because MCO was a finite supply compared to CRO, which is 100 billion. And there is always going to be the possibility that they might want to print more in the future. In this video, however, we're not going to focus on the negative. I just gave you a bit of a timeline about what has happened, but we are going to focus on specifically a price prediction for the rest of the year and a price prediction for the start of 2021 on the basic fundamentals of crypto.com, as well as what price I think the CRO token is going to be at. So if you want to know more about that, then make sure you watch the whole video. You can still enjoy this one. Use the bilateral. What is good, YouTube? And thank you for coming back to the channel and chilling with the real Satoshi Aoki. We have the lovely special guest Karina on this video again today. Let us know if you like her addition to these videos. Before we do get into the prediction of crypto.com fundamentals and the CRO price, the end of the year and the start of 2021, I do want to do a little potential giveaway competition. Now, take a good look at her. If you can guess her ethnicity, I'll give you a bit of a hint. There's two races, two countries behind her ethnicity. If you can guess that right in the comments section below, it doesn't cost anything to do it. Just get involved, subscribe to the channel, and like the video. Whoever picks out the right answer first, I will announce it in the following videos to come. I'll probably let this video marinate for at least a week, and probably next week I'll announce the winner. The winner will receive $50 worth of BTC, and I promise you if you do subscribe, my following does grow. I will start to increase those rewards. So take a bit of time, have a good look at her, and make your guess.
I can't do that.
We hate negativity, especially in the crypto space. Full disclosure, I know this will sound like a broken record to a lot of you that do watch my videos, so God bless you. If you are new to the channel, my name is Earl, this is Karina, and if you do feel like subscribing and you think there is some value in this video and some other videos, then do take the time to like and subscribe. So, what do we think is going on with crypto.com? Well, full disclosure, we are crypto.com investors. We've done syndicates, we've done supercharger. We both have J Green level tier cards. We were planning up to save for Icy Whites. Then we had the 75% to 50% rate, average rate reduction across the board. So we're probably going to decide against that depending on the price movement of CRO over the coming months. And again, we just want to openly say, well, at least for myself, I can say that I like crypto.com. I think it's a good onboard for the average person. The app is a little bit complicated, but for the most part, the app is pretty good, all right? I do think it's a good user experience, and I think just to cover what did happen with the 75% reduction and then coming out again, Chris Marszalek saying, look, it's okay, we'll increase the rates from 10 to 12. Look, I personally think it was staged. I don't honestly think there was any real malice or bad intention behind it. I don't for a second think that crypto.com is going to be I don't think it's a scam company. I don't think they've got any intentions to exit scam. I think that they just had some ideas, or someone had some silly or stupid ideas. They put them in place. They didn't work out, right? You got to understand in the crypto community, for the most part, people are not stupid, okay? It takes a bit of time to learn about cryptocurrency, and as I say, for the most part, people are quite switched on and they're quite logical thinkers. So to kind of try and pull a move like this, I think they did it with the right intention to think that it was going to help their business, right? But I don't think it came off so smoothly. So let's now focus on what I think is going to happen for the price and the company over the coming months. And then I'm going to put the question to Karina as well. We haven't planned this. I've literally just got her to sit her butt down on the lap here. So it's not planned at all. Now, in terms of what I think of the positive elements for crypto.com, as I said already, I think it's a great app. I think that if they can somehow continue to grow their user base through great marketing, which they do have, all right? They've obviously invested a lot in giveaways, a lot in marketing. It's appealing, all right? It's appealing for the average user. If the average user coming on that's used to getting bank interest rates, even 10 or 12% on the CRO for an investment is going to seem okay. Also bearing in mind that CRO is sitting around 10 cents at the moment. It has dropped around 5% roughly in the last week or so, which is pretty horrific. But again, depending on who you are out there, we've both got our stakes locked up for at least February. All right, so there's no point in worrying about what the price is going to be today, and a lot can happen in crypto in just a few months, weeks, or even days. Like I said, I always do say if BTC does have a bull run past 20K, I'm going to find it really surprising and hard to believe if crypto.com doesn't at least follow back up to its previous all-time highs around 14 to maybe 17 cents. All right, that all being said, I think there is potential that when increased user base does come on, they're going to come on, potentially get into the CRO token, get into card stakes at much lower prices for ruby reds, probably most commonly, and maybe jade greens and indigos as well, maybe even some icy whites and some frosted rose golds. Okay, and hopefully that will just help steady the price. Hopefully that will stop the drop, and hopefully I don't think the price is going to drop below 10 cents. If it does, it'll be a little bit shattering. I personally think it will hold above 10 cents, and maybe we're at a bit of a bottom point now. Hopefully people are going to come and buy in. They've just had 5 million users, and hopefully that's going to prop the price going forward. What I think it's going to be by the end of this year, on New Year's Eve, I'm going to predict that the price is going to be around maybe 13 to 14 cents. And I think from January onwards to the middle of 2021, I think the BTC bull run, I think there's a very good chance, probably a 70% chance that BTC will break past 20K, and I think that will possibly pull the CRO token past 17 or 18 cents, breaking its all-time highs somewhere between Q1 and Q2 of 2021. So that's where I'm at with that. You understand the fundamentals, the fundamental analysis that I have just given you about crypto.com. I'm a big bull on it still. I think, like, just to recap, they did some stupid things. They made some bad decisions, all right? Hopefully they did learn from this. The communities are not happy on the whole, but I don't think it's going to wreck the company entirely. I do genuinely think they will make a comeback. Let me know what your thoughts are about that. I have been through all these different forums and socials, and a lot of people are saying, no, it's good for the long-term price of crypto.com and CRO that they have done this, but not really a lot of explanation as to why. So if you're one of these people who shares that view, you know, I'd really be open to creating a bit of discussion. Don't just dislike the video or whatever. Come on, leave some comments and let's create a little bit of discussion. Okay, so that's my rant done. And do you want to give a little bit of a summary on, let's just say, fundamental of crypto.com for the rest of this year, 2021, and a price prediction of the CRO token for end of this year, maybe in 2021, and any closing thoughts for the video?
I've been off crypto for the last few days.
It doesn't matter. This is just literally, I didn't research anything. I'm just making it's just a random prediction. It's not, this is never financial advice. We're not financial advisors, yada, yada, yada. There, it's done. So we're safe.
I don't think that crypto.com is going to flop.
Do you think they are, because a lot of people are saying they are just an overall scam, they're a Ponzi. Do you share that view?
I don't think they're a scam, no. I think they're really trying to do their best in order to make a change in the world, and they're doing great stuff. Agreed. When it comes to price prediction, I don't want to...
It's not financial advice, just have a punt. This is just fun, you know? This is just fun. It's at about, I think, maybe I could be wrong, maybe 11 cents now. It's lost quite a bit of value.
I think it's probably going to go down a little bit more.
You can go drop below 10 cents?
I think it's definitely going to. So my view on it is that a lot of people would have done the MCO swap, and they would have gotten locked in for another 6 months from when we did it. And that would mean that their stake would be released from the exchange in February, just like us, if they haven't restaked. And so I believe there's going to be a significant drop in price in February.
But what about all the people that might be buying in as well? Do you think that can put the price up?
There's definitely going to be people buying in from here. I mean,
new users.
You can't really... I mean, December is not a great month. People are buying presents, like their money is going elsewhere. We're just going into November right now, so to be honest, I don't really think that the price is going to spike until next year. And I do still believe there's going to be a bit of a drop in February, even if people do get on board. I think people might start to get on board around January with New Year resolutions and things like that. Yeah, that could make it so that, well, that could make a difference when it comes to February. The price could drop less than what we think because of that. But it depends on who comes on board and how much money they put in. It's not really something that we can really foresee here. We don't have enough data to be able to make.
Yeah, I mean, they're not very transparent on the data. It's not, it's not like a typical company that is listed on the stock exchange or something like that. But I think, like I said before, what you can see is their marketing is good. Their marketing is extremely good. Their customer service is okay now. I think they've probably hired some more staff. You're still waiting for your card. You've been waiting, what, 6 weeks?
No, not 6 weeks. I was going to say 6 months. It's 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
2 months, 8 weeks. She's been waiting 8 weeks for a
replacement card. Because my card got hacked and they were meant to send me a new one, but it's taken longer than it took for me to do the change from the Ruby Red to this one.
Yeah.
That was a month, and just to get the same card again because my card got hacked, it's taken 2 months now.
Yeah, that's too long. Yeah, it really is. I wonder, let us know if you've ordered some cards recently as well, what tiers, how long it's taken. Yeah, okay. So, price prediction next year?
I don't want to say.
She doesn't want to say?
No, because well, I don't really. If I had a rough idea or a prediction, then it would be based on some sort of information. But they keep making changes in the company. Like, it's really hard to predict their next move. So I rather just not say anything. I rather just not have a price prediction for this.
Fair enough. You heard it from her.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Can't argue with that. All right, folks. Well, look, that's all we wanted to say for the video. More of a positive sentiment with this video on crypto.com. There's been a lot of negativity, but I think rightfully so, to be completely honest with you guys. Rightfully so. I got a little bit of hate in comparison to my other videos, to my last video on SXP Swipe. A lot of people talking about the functionality of the cards, and I don't know. I just don't get it because, of course there's going to be some trouble with functionality, but there was with crypto.com cards as well. There was quite a lot, and it's early stages. It's going to be released on a global level, so I think there's really good stuff for the future of the SXP token as well. But again, let me know what you think about the SXP as well, whether that could be a valid option, whether you're I know that a lot of my more loyal subscribers have invested money for SXP cards as well. I got the Saffron card myself. Actually got it right here. Probably going to get some dislikes for that, but I don't care. Full transparency on here. We tell it how it is. So yeah, guys, if you like the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you do leave some comments in the bottom of this video. My Twitter and my Instagram is SatoshiIoki7. And if you want to chat with me directly, make sure you sign up to my free Telegram group. I will leave the link for that group in the description of this video. And you're working on your YouTube channel as well. Do you have a name for?
I'm working on 2. So I've got my channel that is related to wellness, which is what I do, and I am going to start a channel that is related to money mindset and psychology. Maybe a bit of trading because I'm a forex trader, and maybe my views on trading altcoins. I think a little bit of that, but it's early stages. I haven't started yet, so. Maybe a few months from now, you could check that. I don't have a name. You could probably leave the name underneath this video when it comes out. I'll
leave the name. I'll leave the name for maybe her existing wellness channel if you want to check her out there. I'll leave the her Instagram handle there. It's @Karina_boho. I'll leave it there just so you can read it as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But again, stay positive, guys, out there. I know it's I looked at my account balance today of the CRO, and I looked at it, and we won't say exactly how much we've got invested, but we've got a fair bit, and it's not nice. And I know a lot of you out there got, thousands upon thousands of CRO invested, and you're going to be looking at your balances thinking, shaking your head, just, feeling sick. But just hold on tight, right? Don't freak out. I don't know, not financial advice, but, even if I could sell now, honestly don't think I would. I think I'd just hodl and just wait, because I think that, yeah, the fact of the matter is they don't have, you know, a lot of you out there saying that Swipe is not real competition, which I think is quite naive and foolish. You know, they're early stages and they're most definitely going to be some competition, because a lot of you guys out there have been ordering Swipe cards. So I'm not sure, those of you out there that just think it's all about crypto.com, I think you just need to wake up a little bit and realize they are competition. Aside from that though, I don't know if there's any other crypto debit cards that are competing with them in the space. So I think they do have some time to recover. Oh, and yeah, I know it's going to carry on with this video for a little bit, but just one thing I did just want to add on the end of this video. I think, you know, having thought about the way they handled the reduction in the interest rates, I think what would have been best from my point of view is if they gave at least 1 month notice, because a lot of us knew that the rates were going to be reduced. Give us a month's notice and then reduce the rates in month periods. So month 1, I'll just say an average of 20% interest on the exchange, down to maybe 18%, month 2, 16%, month 3, 14%. I personally don't think the interest of CRO on those longer term stakes should be less than 14%. So, for example, I even think that for the people that are going to stake CRO for 3 months on the app, it should be 14%. For the people that have got an Indigo card, Indigo card or above, it should be 14%. If you stake in for an Obsidian Black card, you should be getting upwards of 16, 20%, right? It's 100 grand or thereabouts in CRO. How can you just give those people, you know, think about how much money that one individual is prepared to invest for a card like that. How can you give that person 10% or a 12% with a crypto.com private, right? Give them 18 to 20%. Come on, you got to be a bit more reasonable here. Give them incentives to get on those bigger tiers. Do what Swipe are doing, all right? Swipe are smart. With the SXP, if you go for that Slate card, you get on-chain staking rates, 45% on SXP token with an incremental burn following the same business model as Binance, all right? That's what should be happening with the Obsidian Black, but for some reason it's not. I think that that's going to be some good, you know, a good example for crypto.com. Otherwise, you know, why on earth would anyone choose an Obsidian Black over a Slate? Like, it just wouldn't happen. I just couldn't see any reason why you'd do that. You get 8% back on both. Anyway, so there's that. And then for the people that are, you know, only doing a 1 month or a 2 month stake on CRO, just give them, who cares? Like, give them no more than 10%. Or just don't even give them returns, right? Save money there. The people that are not prepared to invest for at least 3 months or a 6 month on the exchange, how serious are they really about the investment of CRO, right? I personally think it's a better business move for anyone doing less than a 3 month or less than a six months. So a 3 month on the app, a 6 month on the exchange. Don't give them any returns on CRO, 0. But everyone above, give them 14% and above, all right, if that makes sense. Let me know what you think about that approach as well. I mean, how do you feel about that approach?
I mean, I like the 2% reduction monthly until we hit the 14%. I think that's fair.
I think it's like, come on, like, and the reason why I say 14% is because things like Celsius Network are offering far better returns. You know, it's competitive. BlockFi's in the space. So in terms of the earn rates specifically, crypto.com, they're going to get pushed out of the way, all right? And that is quite a big part of their business as well. So hopefully they can just take that on board. But yeah, any thoughts about that, let us know. You know, we appreciate criticism, but criticism and then a solution or a possibility, not just pure criticism. I think anyone who does that is kind of stupid. I'm sorry, my opinion. So if you've got something to say to criticize, whack it out there, but give us some alternatives, just like I've done here. Okay, I think we've said enough. Okay, enjoy the video, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.